Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to give my greatest thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala that giving us blessing and mercies that without that's all we cannot in here for listening my speech. Not forget, Salawat to Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the messenger that giving us many teaching in this world and hereafter. Standing over here, I'm going to deliver my speech about the climate change, the real threats for the life on Earth, and what we as the student can do to overcome it. Now, what is the climate change? The climate change is long-term shift in temperature and weather. Next, what caused the climate change and how the mechanism from the climate change? The climate change can happen from sun's activity or large volcanic eruption. Besides of that, climate change can happen due to human activities like burning trash on the open air and burning fossil fuels like coal, oil and gas. That activity can make rising of carbon emission. Carbon emission is how much we put carbon on atmosphere. And the rising of carbon emission can make the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is some condition when the heat that resides from the sun cannot escape from the earth. So it make rising of the earth temperature. The climate change can also happen due to damage to the ozone layers. This damage occurs due to chlorofluorocarbon gas that mix on the ozone layers. This gas is generated by cooler machines like air conditioning and refrigerator. Next, what is impact from the climate change and why that's be the real threats for the life in Earth? The rising temperature of Earth and the damage to the ozone layers bring the real threats for life on Earth. The rising temperature on Earth make melting of ice on Earth's poles that make flooding and even sinking of an island. Next, the damage on the ozone layers make the ozone layers cannot maximally absorbing ultraviolet ray. So the ultraviolet ray will make skin cancer for human. And what we as students can do to overcome this climate change, we can do the first one, we can use the renewable energy instead of fossil fuels, because the renewable energy generates zero carbon emission. The renewable energy is energy that source from the natural, and the source can be renewable at a rate higher than their consumption rate. The second one is we can reduce cooler machine usage. The cooler machine usage generate chlorofluorocarbon. So if we reduce cooler machine usage, we can reduce chlorofluorocarbon on the layers ozone. And next, the third one is we can plant a tree because the tree will absorb the carbon dioxide while the photosynthesis. So, what is the conclusion from my speech? The conclusion is I want to raise the awareness from the student about the real threat of the climate change that's danger for life on Earth. Because the student is the pillar of generation in future. Let's together to overcome this climate change. Together we stronger we looser. That's all from me. Thank you.